was about 16 years ago. I drove into Sayulita. I came just to check out another place and see and find my place in the sun. I was an artisan traveling in Mexico selling jewelry, and I heard about Sayulita as being a really good spot for artisans to sell. I had a big truck and I drove over the bridge and came towards the plaza. And there was a person carrying a surfboard, walking towards the beach, and just the whole vibe I immediately felt, and I hadn't even set foot on this place. I'm done. I found my place in the sun. My name is Sara Briner. I'm from Switzerland, and I was not an animal person. I love animals, but I wasn't drawn to dogs. Hated cats. And I got my first puppy 14 and a half years ago, and through her, she opened the eyes towards dogs and cats. Almost 15 years ago, it was awful. There were mangy dogs everywhere, puppies on the beach, homeless animals paralyzed, dragging themselves on the street. I want to live in this place, and I cannot watch this misery on a daily basis. I have to get involved and help. And this is how Sayulitanimals started. So when I decided that I want to get involved in the animal welfare in Sayulita, I met two women, Upi Viteri and Tamara Edwards. Upi is from Mexico, Tamara is from Canada, and Jerry Olsen is from the States. And we got together 12 years ago, and we all had the same vision to make Sayulita a better place, or more pet-friendly place. We were brainstorming, what do we want to be, what are we going to offer. We said, okay, we'll have 4 programs. We want to do free spay and neuter for the community. We want to help animals with our medical aid program, street animals, homeless animals. We want to do adoption assistance. So if somebody rescues an animal, we help find this animal a home. Community education, community outreach. So these were our 4 programs, and we just put it out there and asked the community for funds. We started with our 250 club. So the idea was, we knew we needed to raise $10,000. We were asking 250 people to donate $50, and it worked. The culture, the dog or pet culture here is definitely different than, say, in Switzerland. People here, they usually love their animals, they love their pets, but they are still animals. Like, they are there, they don't sleep in the bed, they probably don't even sleep in the house, they are outside. Most of the animals, especially the farm dogs, they have a job, they are working. They're definitely not like in my culture, say, my brothers or sisters or part of the family. Some people, yes, they definitely have their cats as my baby, but usually people have pets because they're good company, but not necessarily a family member. Well, the most heart-wrenching thing that I saw at the beginning was definitely the animals that lived on the street, that had no hair, they were scratching, bloody, because of mange, because of malnutrition, because of neglect, complete neglect. Broken animals, scared animals that obviously were mistreated and eaten up. Helping these animals, getting them in and seeing how they evolve, how they start winning the trust, they get stronger, the hair comes back. It's just that transition is what really keeps me going, for sure. For many years at the beginning, we had our hands full with animals like that, abandoned animals. Now I'm proud to say that the community does not have any stray animals anymore. And if one animal gets dumped, we see it directly and we help straight away. Now our biggest challenge is the owned animals that are being tied, that are being on the roof, without shade, without water, to help these animals that have an owner but are suffering. This is another whole different ballgame, because now we have to deal with crappy owners, and it's difficult. The dog culture here, or pet culture, is definitely changed over the years through Sayulitanimals work, for sure. We opened our door in February 2009, so we've been here for over 11 years. Nobody was walking their dogs on a leash. Like the animals, they were roaming, nobody had a collar on. We didn't even know, is this dog owned, or is this dog a street dog, or what's going on. That definitely changed through our community education program, through all the tourists that come also with their animals, showing how good an animal could look. It's also an education that people do to show the people that pets can be a family member. There's still a lot of animals in Sayulita today roaming the streets, but they are all owned. 95% of all the animals that are roaming around, they're healthy and happy. Our main program is spaying and neutering. We are doing this here on our location, in our spay clinic right here. We do spay and neuter with 2 vets that we hire. Every Wednesday people can bring in their pets and have them sterilized by donation. If they cannot donate even 50 pesos, they don't have to. So this is our #1 program. We run 100% on donations. We have a merchandise booth in town. We sell t-shirts and koozies and magnets, and this merchandise booth covers the cost of the spay and neuter days, maintenance of the clinic, buying medicines. We've been closed due to COVID for 4 months. No tourists, no income, no cash flow, nothing. We still spay and neuter every week. Cost us in average 9,000 pesos per spay day. We are running low on cash and we need funds to be able to continue this really, really important work. Animals not come in just from Sayulita. They come in from La Cruz, from Bucerias, from El Guamuchil, from San Pancho, from all over this area. People bring in their pets because this is the only spay clinic in this area, in I think all of Nayarit actually. We are now setting up different ways how you can donate, but for now it's through PayPal. You can go to our website, it's sayulitanimals.org. There is a donation button, that's the easiest way.